Alright y'all, so I'm out here. I just got this bike like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. It's first time getting out on the dirt, and yeah, she's a bit heavy for me, for someone who has no freaking clue what they're doing in the dirt. But yeah, I should get health insurance now. So I want to talk about Fuji Film Simulations. A lot of my professional colleagues, they think that they're not useful, that they're gimmicky, blah blah blah. Well, they're way more important than people think. For one, when I'm on shoots and I can push the files to look edited in camera pretty much, I want the clients to see that. If you're shooting like very neutral and you feel the need to have to tell your client like, oh, it's gonna look like this when it's gonna be edited, blah blah blah, I don't have to say that. I want to sell them while we're shooting. So usually on my shoots, I push my white, well, it depends what it is. Most of the time I'm getting hired to do my like normal desert looking stuff. So I push my white balance way up and I push the tint towards green, so it gives it like this super cinematic, edgy look. So usually the clients, when they see the back of the photo, they're like, oh my God, like we freaking love these, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of just walk away because I'm bad with like, I don't know. Anytime I get compliments or anything like that, I get very awkward. I don't know what to say, so I usually just walk away. But yeah, I want my clients to have a good experience from beginning to end, not just the final product. I want the whole thing to be amazing for them, so they hire me again. All right, so sorry, my settings were on auto, so everything might have been a little bit underexposed, I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, for creatives, having a dialed in image as you're shooting with the colors and the whole look and the whole filmic look, you can push it to be cinematic. Having that in camera while you're shooting puts you in the mindset of whatever you're trying to execute, whatever vision you're trying to execute. It helps you get into the mood, it helps you get into the groove, the vibe. It helps you more than you think. I know a lot of professionals like they might be thinking, oh, I don't need that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, you're creative. Everything helps. Everything helps to get you into your groove, you know? So after that, third for me, when I'm doing test shoots or anything like that, I like to put the images, if you know what a test shoot is basically you and a model, possibly a team, get together and you shoot a set of images to like present to a brand that you might be working with, something like that. You're basically trying to find a model that would work well with you and your team on future shoots or on shoots that you already have planned that you need to scout for. So when I'm doing that, it's also like a trade. Like the model is gonna post on Instagram. She might have brands following her that I wanna work with. Her agency might wanna send me out more girls for like paid model development shoots. I don't know, whatever. Having your JPEGs dialed in. I shoot RAW and JPEG, so on my second card I have JPEGs being recorded onto it, and I'll pop that to my iPad, so after the shoot they can immediately go through and favorite their favorite ones. Now the fact that you can have your colors and your look dialed in camera, to them is it makes you look that much better to whoever they might pitch you to. And also every time they're like, oh my God, are these edited? Like how do these already look like your normal stuff, blah blah blah. But yeah, it just helps them make their selects quicker and easier and everything. I think this might be the final point. I don't know how many points that was, 5 points? I don't know. When it comes to my editing, sometimes when I go to edit a shoot, I'm struggling. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what colors I want to go, I don't know what kind of look I want to go. Usually when that happens, I'll refer to the JPEG, and the JPEG already looks killer, and so I'll start off that as a starting point. Like the Fuji Film Simulations are freaking gorgeous, especially when you push them. Like, just don't think you have to shoot an auto white balance or a regular white balance. I like to push my stuff. So say if I'm shooting in an alleyway where there's no direct light, it's all just ambient light coming from the sky, so it's all blue light. I'll either warm that up or I'll push the white balance super low, so those blues pop even more. Usually I shoot in classic chrome just because I like the look of it, but sometimes, well, I used to, I would go into the other Fuji Film Simulations and I would just like pick through a bunch of them because I was really trying to get like a filmic look. So when you start messing with that white balance and that tint, the files just like blow up. It's insane. So have fun with it. Try to get the vibe that you want. If you don't know what that is, go study classic, vintage, timeless photographer. Get off Instagram. stop looking at other newer photographers. Like, they're just recycling what other newer photographers are doing, and no one's actually dialing in to older, like, great photographers. That's why, I don't know, I think a lot of Instagram photography is kind of like whack, honestly. Not to shit on anyone, but it's kind of lame just because, I don't know, that's my thought about it. But yeah, go look at some of your, like, or go watch like some movies. Like, that's what another way that I get a lot of inspiration is I go watch movies. So I don't know, try that. But yeah, I'm gonna go out and probably kill myself on this thing, on this dirt. So yeah. So I think what happened is my traction control was on and the bike stalled out, and maybe, I don't know, that's what I'm gonna tell myself.